I don't know how well you can see the spreadsheet that I've put together. I'm tracking a lot of different things. Well, not a lot, but a handful of different things. The pH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, the water temperature, the salinity, alkalinity, phosphate, calcium, magnesium. I don't test iodine and strontium. I need to. That would definitely help out. But what I do is each week I do a water test, and I'll test I'll get my pH reading from my Apex, but I'll also do the chemical test to get my pH reading. But every week I enter it into this chart, and then it gives me a graph over here. And it lets me know if things are going up or things are going down, what's going on with my water. This particular graph is for my 50-gallon cube. So things seem to spike and peak and everything, and I think a lot of that has to do with it being a smaller tank, so the smallest change looks big. So this is the graph for my pH, ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, temperature, and salinity. Let me scroll down here then. Now this chart here is my alkalinity, phosphate, calcium, and magnesium. Like I said, I'm not testing the iodine and the strontium quite yet. But again, every week I enter the numbers, and what I do is I convert them to a decimal so that some things are reading kind of low, like, you know, calcium showing 420, and magnesium's reading 1400. That would be just an impossible to read graph. So I added decimals and knocked the numbers down to smaller size, and then I can have it all on one graph. So again, like I said, every week I pop in, I do my test, and I pop in the numbers into the chart, and then over here on the graph, it graphs it for me, and it tells me, hey, you know, do more water changes, or add you know, BRS 2-part, whatever. Increase your calcium, decrease your alkalinity, things like that. But it gives me a good way of tracking trends, you know, what's working, what's not, and look for contributing factors. You know, if I didn't do a water change for 2 weeks, you know, that might explain why my nitrates went up. For the longest time, I thought nitrates were supposed to be 0, and so that was my goal. So I was doing 2 water changes a week. My water changes consist of 5 gallons, so that's what, 10%. So I was doing 10% water changes twice a week to get them down. And then somebody said, well, no, you can get by with, you know, 3 to 5 was it parts per million or whatever for your nitrates. Some corals like that, so I cut back to 1 water change a week. So if you guys think that you might be able to benefit by this, shoot me an email. It's Strat, S-T-R-A-T 1960 S as in Sam at AOL.com. Again, that's Strat 1960s at AOL.com. Now I'll go ahead and send it out to you if you'd like a copy of it, and you can modify it and change it around, whatever suits you. Well, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.